takes place junior year. It's during finals week, and basically, I'm like kind of stressed out. I had to move. Well, actually, during this time, we're going through a move, and I'm living by myself, and I'm basically trying to like take care of myself while I go to school. And my parents are out because they don't want to live in the shitty apartment anymore, and so they're living at the new house. I don't blame them. So I'm trying to get this film project done, and it's like a huge cumulative film thing that we have to do. And basically, we have to storyboard, we have to film, and we have to edit. And so I was trying to get this done. It rained, and so in my apartment it was like really moldy, and it was gross, and so I was like, okay, I can't live here anymore. And so I decided to stay with my friend. I was like, hey, is it okay if I crash at your place for a couple days? And he's like, yeah, that's fine. So I go there, and I'm like, okay, it's time to get this film project done. So I wrap up all my films, and we finally film the final films of it, and I'm like, whew, finished. Time to get editing. So I go to his house, turn on his computer, and I plug in like the SD cards, and I'm like, okay, Movie Maker, easy, no problem. And I start looking through my footage, and I'm like, what's going on? Like, some reason I don't know where the footage is, and so I like put on my other SD card. I'm like, oh, maybe it's just in the other one. I'm like, no, not here. So I start to kind of like freak out. I restart the computer. I like go through all the SD cards again, and I'm like, okay, well, it's like just a couple days left, and I'm basically screwed. I have like less than half my films, half like the film left footage, and I need to put it together something, and I have no idea what I'm gonna do. So I'm panicking. I tell my friend, he's panicking. We're just like freaking like I have like a couple days left, and I can't like start filming again because I already returned the camera, and so I just have to make do with what I have. So I get my film together, and I start to like try to edit it, and it's like a really kind of bad thing. It's basically I have to just like add in crappy music and make it like black and white. The story doesn't make any sense anymore. All that storyboarding preparation doesn't matter because can't really do anything with this film. So I finish the editing, and I go in for the final day. I walk into class, look at my teacher, and I think like he knows. I think he's been teaching long enough so he knows like when students fail the project or when they do really well, like if they like it or not. So he kind of already knows. He's like, oh, Nathan, you look pretty disappointed right now. And so but he doesn't say anything, so I just hand him my project. My partner looks at me, he's like, oh, how'd it go? Kind of just shrug, I don't know what to say. Take my seat, we start watching the films, and I'm really nervous. I don't want to see my film go up because I'm not proud of it. And so we're watching the films, and finally mine goes up, and it's just like the worst one by far, because it's not even like a finished story. It's not even a story at all, actually. So we watch it. I'm like trying to bury my head in the sand. Like, I don't want to be there. I just wish I could be anywhere but there. But finally it finishes, and I'm like relieved, even though I didn't really do well, because it's just done. So I finished the film. He's like, okay, that's it. Get out. You're all done for the year. And now I know always to make a backup for your sins.